Right, folks. Okay, I'm going to share something now. I never realised until just now that Galicia is in Spain. I never realised that the Galician Church, I could be completely wrong, but that the Galician Church was probably in Galicia in Spain. I had no idea before. And the reason why I had no idea is because I've never had any interest in where. Not at all. Yeah, you've got these people, and you see it in most churches. They advertise these Christian walks in the Holy Land, and they go to the places where Paul went, where Peter went, where Yeshua was, and where John the Baptist was, and whatever. They go to all these different places, as if you can walk on their footsteps, right? Which you can't, because their footsteps would be probably at least, probably about 5 foot below. Remember when you see archaeologists doing things? They have to dig down quite a lot, don't they? Right. Because for years and 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 years, for 2,000 years, there's been rain, and with rainfall, what also comes down? Dirt. So dirt has been coming down onto those areas for 2,000 years. Yeah. Yeah. You're not walking on their footsteps. Not in any way, shape, or form. So for me, I was always someone who had more concerns about how rather than where. And yeah, that is something which is very much, again, it's lovely. Because, yeah, when I was speaking to the bloke in the shop the other day, local shop, and yeah, it was just lovely speaking to him. Speaking to him about standing, and yeah, and at the end I said, yeah, at some point I'll talk to you a bit more about Peter. Because Peter, when he was walking on water, he was focusing on the solution and he didn't notice the problem. As soon as he noticed the problem, what happened? He fell into it and he needed help. He had to focus back on the solution for the solution to what was happening. Yeah. As I say, it's lovely. When it's like, yeah, when you have, oh yeah, what's this these chefs programs, the one on Channel 4, not the normal Bake Off, but the professional version. I'm watching seasons of that, and it's phenomenal how many professional chefs have never cooked certain foods, patisseries, and don't have those recipes in their minds. But also, it's quite amazing how many they do. When you think about it, actually, you say how many they don't, well, how many they do as well. Yeah. That's the point, really, isn't it? It's about what they do have as well as what they don't. And so, therefore, yeah. It's up to me. I know now, more as days go by, that when I'm speaking, I don't need to look it up now. I don't need to try and see where the scriptures are to back what God has given me in the past, because I've spoken about them so many times that the scriptures are just there. They're there. I can just speak it. And, it's more of a flow. I don't need to try. And I don't need to try and control it. I try and be led by God as to, okay, if I've spoken about one thing, right, what's the next thing? If that's the one thing, what's the thing that comes after? What does he want me to say after that? If he wants me to say anything, or does he want me to just leave it with that one thing? Because, sometimes it's that one thing. Because again, the problem is, it's like the man in the shop. If I share 5 things of God that are amazing with him, chances that he can actually receive all 5, probably not. Well, most people, the answer is no, you can't receive all that. That's a lot to actually, receive, isn't it, really? So therefore, saying one thing each time I see him is probably the best way, because maybe he can receive each one at each time. Maybe. Again, for a lot of people, the answer will be no, they can't. Because again, it's up to them to want to receive. And we will see what happens. Because again, next time I see him, I didn't see him today, but next time I see him, let's see what he says. Because again, that's the point, really. Yeah. If that person is of God, what you say to that person that God told you, if that person's spirit gets really happy and wants to actually talk more about that, then so therefore you don't need to try to test people. Just let what's going to happen. And again, sometimes I talk too much, sometimes I don't talk about God at all when I should do. We're learning. That's okay. We are learning. That's okay. So with all of that, that's the situation. That is the situation that we are. Yeah. Yeah, I just looked at the weather. Got annoyed. Got very annoyed. Because last Saturday, raining. Saturday before, raining. This Saturday, it's going to be raining. Next Saturday, it's going to be raining. So the chances of actually playing football again, it's getting quite annoying now. Because I don't think they're playing the other day. It's only Saturday. What I may just do is pop in to see them in church and ask them what's going on. Are they not playing because of the rain, or they just stopped playing for a few weeks and then we'll carry on after that? Because obviously, I want to play football. I like football. I like football. Yeah, and again, next time I'm playing, I'll be 57. Because obviously, after 25th now, so in 3 days, I will be 57. So therefore, oh, who cares? Again, it's only 3 days older. A lot of people think, on your birthday, you're 1 year older. No. No. You're only 1 day older than you were the last day before that. So therefore, who cares? No. Again, I'm learning to kick the ball with the left leg as well. So therefore, come on, I need to play football to, see what happens when I try to do that with a football. Because obviously, with a tennis ball, it's smaller, so it's easier to kick that than a proper football. So therefore, I need to learn how to kick a big football. So with the left one, because obviously the area, the knee needs to be stronger, because obviously the football is heavier than a tennis ball. Although maybe I've got a football inside, so I can use that inside with the doggies. And the problem is with Bambini, when there's a ball, it was like these. That one there, Lucy, was exactly the same as Bambini. That's Lucy there. When you got a ball, she was right in front of you. You couldn't actually kick the ball because she wanted the ball straight away. And she wanted to get the ball every time. So with Bambini, it's exactly the same. So therefore, after ask him to move and make him to move, so I can kick the ball. With a little ball, it's easier because I can kick the ball between his legs. With a football, no. Well, he's not too big to do that. So that's a bit of an issue, really. Well, maybe actually, most times, most days, I put him outside so he can actually do his poo. And most of the time, he's outside for a long time. So maybe I can play football with Saul because Saul moves away so I can actually kick it. So, yeah, I do that with football. Yeah. Yeah, try that. See if that works. So, again, there's ways to do things. Yeah, indeed. When you think, yeah, you can, yeah, you can do it. So, yeah, again, well, as I said, yeah, focus about your relationship with the Father and let the Father teach you. It's not about me saying to you what I know. You have to know that. You have to know that yourself. No, because again, what God's going to say to you could be completely different. And what you need to know could be completely different than what I needed to know. So therefore, because again, there's so much we don't know. So maybe you need to know the other stuff to actually tell people. So therefore, yeah, go to him. That's the point. Go to the Father. And yeah, the solution is the Father. To go to him. Don't go to people, go to the Father.